It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Good morning. I hope you're having an amazing holiday. I hope you're getting plenty of rest. My name is God's Time David, and I'll be walking you through stories making rounds on front pages of newspapers. In fact, between yesterday and today, the stories coming out on the front pages of newspapers have been good news. Yeah, you would agree with me. Yesterday, President Muhammadu Buhari gave out 1 million naira to core members and bags of rice for them to celebrate Salah holidays, and of course some other governors and political office holders give out some stuff to people who are with them. And one common thing that I saw yesterday from the messages and the celebration was the message of unity. President Muhammadu Buhari, as well as other governors in the state or in the country, called for unity, called for Nigerians to unite, called for Nigerians to be one, called for Nigerians to put the country in prayers and everything that they do. I hope everyone is having an amazing holiday. Of course, we still have the conversation of the Electoral Act that is still on. Of course, that was where they stopped. That was as at Friday. They took a recess. They will continue by Thursday. We'll give you updates as we have small updates on that story conversation. And that we have our guest joining us in Lagos State, Anthony Iyashele. Good morning. He's a public affairs analyst. Thank you for joining us. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Happy holidays.
Same here.
All right, let's begin with good news, and that is between yesterday and today, we've not had any form of report of blast. Of course, yesterday was Salah. Muslim faithful celebrated. They are still in the spirit of celebration. Now, yes, one of the things that made me really excited, or most Nigerians excited, is the fact that one common statement that made rounds yesterday was the statement of unity, and that was preached among all religious leaders, the presidency, and of course the governors in Nigeria. Now, how does this make you feel?
Of course, it makes me feel good. The unity of Nigeria is sacrosanct, and it's a good one. There was actually no report of any attack yesterday, and we hope this continues. I must also commend our security agencies, particularly the police. I've been following their press releases. I am aware they had to put in a lot to ensure that we have a safe celebration.
Well, after all, we have some people still doing good out there, because I saw some, aside issuing out press release, I saw that not just the Nigerian police force, other security agencies put out measures, deployed their security agents to go out there and ensure that everything was actually really well and that there were no chaos around. Would say that we look forward to a better Nigeria. And of course, we hope that we wake up every morning to good news as this one we have this morning. Let's move away from that story very quickly to the conversation of the electoral bill, the electoral amendment bill. That is one conversation that is not going out anytime soon, except something is done now. There's a headline here which says NCC facilitated e-transmission in 2019. Officials deserve prosecution. That's according to House of Representatives. Now, there is a little bit of back and forth if Nigeria should take the turn of e-transmission of electoral results or not. Now, in your opinion, what would you say? Because I've had conversations with a couple of Nigerians who have diverse opinion. What is your stance on the e-transmission?
We must try to strike a balance. If the institution in charge of our election, that is the INEC, says they have the capacity, then of course we have to listen to them. If NCC also says, yes, we confirm that INEC has the capacity, why not? We should go with them. They are the experts. But also, there are still areas, a lot of areas in Nigeria that don't have network. But if INEC says we can go ahead with this and cover the entire country, why not? We should agree with it.
But how do we cover those places when we have most rural areas who do not have internet? They don't have the means of getting involved in this process. What happens to those areas?
That's what I'm saying. If INEC says we can cover those areas, and NCC confirms that yes, it's possible, why not? But if NCC says no, INEC does not have the capacity to cover the entire country. Why not? Because we must also understand that if the entire country does not have the network coverage allow this e-transmission, then we will disenfranchise a lot of students. So we must strike a balance. We can start with the Anambra election, and they can deploy e-transmission to the Anambra election, and let's see how effective it is. If it's very effective, then we can try it when the general election comes in 2023. But we must be able to test and build capacity.
In your personal opinion, in your view, do you think Nigeria as a country is ready to transmit elections electronically? Do you think we're ready to do that?
If we have the capacity, I don't know if we have the capacity, but if we have the capacity, why not?
All right, let's move away from that very quickly to another one. It's still on the Punch newspaper, and this one says, we are not in a hurry to transmit PIB to President Buhari, says National Assembly. I'll take it very quickly. The Director of Information in National Assembly has explained that the Federal Parliament will not transmit the recent passed petroleum industry bill in a hurry to the President. Now, the conversation of the PIB is no news. The South were actually agitating for 10%. At some point, they got to 5%, and they were given 1.5% or 3%, I beg your pardon. Now, this morning, we're getting this report that they are not in a hurry to transmit this PIB to Buhari. How would you react to this?
I think this is about the longest bill in the history of our democracy. This bill has been with the National Assembly for as long as ever. So if they can quickly conclude with this bill and transmit to the President for his assent, better for everyone.
Are you there?
I'm with you.
All right, let's move away from this. We're still talking about the PIB. Let's get to the South, because the host communities, would you say that 3% is too small for them? Because that's what they are saying. They're saying 3% is way too small compared to the risk involved with them.
We are between 5% and 3%. Those communities are asking for 5%. Our lawmakers are pushing for 3%. So why not we strike a balance and push it up to 4%? Ultimately, democracy is about the people. That's my take.
All right, let's hope that the presidency would do what is in the best interest of Nigerians and, of course, the host communities. Let's take a look away from this. This is on the Guardian newspaper, and the story says, uncertainty trails Igboho's arrest in Cotonou 20 days after DSS raid. Now, you are familiar with the conversation that led to the arrest of Sunday Igboho, and 20 days after, we're still getting some controversial stories surrounding them. Now, in your view, what would you say? Do you think that there should be some form of, because this is now between Cotonou and Nigeria, do you see any rancor between the two countries regarding this issue?
Diplomatic issues will play out. Diplomacy will play out. Benin Republic is a sovereign state. Igboho is a Nigerian citizen. The Nigerian state wants him. So naturally, these bottlenecks will play out. I hope both countries get to come to a compromise.
All right, I must thank you, Anthony Iyashali, for joining us this morning. Thank you, and I hope you have an amazing holiday. Thank you. That's as much as we can take this morning on Newspaper Review. It's still in the spirit of holidays. Please remember to show love. Please remember to get plenty of rest, because of course you'll be getting back to work pretty soon. Remember to get plenty of rest. Remember to stay safe. Remember to maintain social distancing. If you're going out, do not forget to go out with your hand sanitizer and your face mask. My name is God's Time David, and I'm wishing you a happy holiday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.